It's time for our trader game, Top That Trade. Joining us right now, Knuckman, the Chief Market Strategist for BullseyeOption.com, and Flynn, a Fox Business Network news contributor. Round number one, oil up. What's the best buy to slide into for a long-term oil play? Crude, nat gas, soy, corn, palm, sunflower, or canola oil?
Oil is the deal. Oil is the thing that the world needs. And I'm not just talking about crude oil. There's also jet fuel and so forth and all that. But grain oils are amazing movers here this year. We've seen straight up moves where we saw soybean oil make new all-time forever highs, even though soybeans did not. You can't do anything with soybeans themselves. You got to grind them into either oil or meal. Phil's a much better agricultural guy than I am, but I just saw what the prices did, and the demand for oil, any kind of oil, has been amazing.
I agree with Alan, absolutely. And, all kind of, even oil you put on your skin, I don't care what it is. I mean, it's going through the roof right now. And
fish oil.
Fish oil is even going out. Algae oil, which who knew they had algae oil, but they do. All of these commodities are in a super cycle right now. We've underinvested for years, and that's coming to play out right now. You've got the reopening of the economy that's been going on. Demand's been good.
Demand. It's
exactly. Long term, we'd like all the energy companies. So if you want to get oil, maybe get Oxy, which is a great company, or look at the Canadian oil firms, things like Cenovus, which pays a dividend and can give you some upside with the oils.
Or start digging in your backyard.
Round number two, hot BBQ. Barbecue season is here. Is beef still booming?
Beef is still booming, and it's going to continue to boom, but the cheap ones might be the hogs. What happens when the price of steaks get too high? I've been to Ellen's Barbecue. He gets chicken and pork, right? So they start to move to pork. So if you go to Ellen's Barbecue, I wouldn't be looking for steaks or burgers, probably more chicken, definitely a lot of pork. But having said that, we think pork's undervalued. Tyson, of course, is chicken. So if you want to get exposure in the stock side, that might be the way to play it.
The reality is Tyson is all proteins. Now, when you look at live cattle's had a boost, but it's still not to its highs. So there's some opportunity there, I think. And you are what you eat. The reason that the meats are strong is because of the grain prices. Didn't we just talk about that in topic number one? Grain prices are high, and guess what our animals have to snack on? That's the reality.
Round number three, best trade and worst trade. Tell us what's happening with your trading this year.
Well, my best trade, I would have to see, was actually in a meme stock. I did as a educational webinar to show people how to put on a certain strategy, and I only did one contract. That was my worst trade, but my best trade, because I only did one contract, and it was in GameStop. So that worked out well, but it was my worst because I only did one contract, but still made money.
My best trade this year has been oil. I've been bullish oil forever, and oil, went to the highest level we've seen in many, many years. So we've done very well. My worst trade has been the cotton market. I tried to outsmart the cotton market. We saw one of the biggest bull markets in history in cotton. First I was trying to pick a top, then I got long, then I was going to pick a top. And then, of course, when I ended up getting long again, that was the day it went limit down. So I think that's my worst trade this year.
My worst trade is not getting out of some winners early.
On to the bonus round question of the day. Summer associates working on Wall Street earn how much money? $10,000 per month, $8,000 per month, or $5,000 per month?
$10,000
a month.
What's your guess, Alan?
My guess is 10,000.
To winner chicken dinners. You are correct. The answer is $10,000 according to data from Wall Street Oasis.
Accepting resumes, just saying.
Great job today, guys. We will be right back. Go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.